Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have a review on this US Army RC helicopter, the OH-58 Kiowa from the company Carmanon. Now I want to give a big shout out to the company Carmanon for sending me this free RC helicopter and for giving me the opportunity to test and fly one of their RC products. So thank you so much Carmanon for sending me this nice RC helicopter. So now check this out. Now this RC helicopter comes in this normal box without any pictures of the RC helicopter. All you see right here in the front is just the words Yippee like the Cowboys. And right here in the top, you have the age recommendations, 14 and over. And then here on the corner, you have the other name given to the RC helicopter and to the real helicopter. It says the Silent Scout. And then here on the corner right here, it says that it has a stable system gyroscope, the RC helicopter. And then here on this side, it says the Silent Scout, again, the other name given to the RC helicopter and to the real helicopter. And right here it says again, GP and then on this side, it says the Silent Scout again. And then on this side is the specifications of the RC helicopter. And right here quickly, it says Bell OH-58 Kiowa, the Silent Scout. That's the model of the RC helicopter. So you can pause this part of the video if you want to read all the specifications carefully. Now, what I like about the box is that it just gives me the feeling that since I cannot see the RC helicopter how it looks, it gives me that feeling like top secret, since you don't know what's inside the box, what type of model, what type of RC. So because the way it's packaged, I get that feeling like this is top secret. You know what type of aircraft, army aircraft is inside. So that's really nice how they package it, in my opinion. Now inside the box, you're going to get your instruction booklet. I recommend you reading it before flying any RC helicopter, and also for safety reasons. That way you know how to safely operate the RC helicopter. So that's really nice that this is included. You're going to get two main blades for the RC helicopter. You're going to get the charging cable USB to charge those batteries. You're also going to get a rear propeller right there. And you're also going to get one small Phillips screwdriver, very tiny. And you're also going to get one Allen wrench right there, very nice. Now behind this plastic cover, you're going to get your RC helicopter, the OH-58 Kiowa. So check this out, look at that, wow, really nice. I actually thought it was going to be much smaller, but it's actually not. It's actually much bigger than what I thought. So that's really nice on the size. Now, a quick history on this type of helicopter is that this helicopter was very active in the War of Vietnam. Now, the purpose of this type of helicopter was to gather information, find enemy targets, and pass that information to the ground troops and also to the aerial support. So that was the main purpose on for this type of helicopter, and it did a really good job in that war. Now, the United States Army later on upgraded it this version, because the first version is this model, but then the upgraded version, that's when they added right here on the side, they added machine guns and missile launchers. So that's the other model, and that one is the OH-58 Warrior. So you'll see right here weapons on the side, on both sides. And also they added right here on the top, they changed the blades. Instead of having two blades, they actually added a 4-blade system. And also on the top right here, they installed this little ball that it was a vision system, I mean, to also gather more information on the ground. So that's the upgraded version. So in case you're looking for your guns and missiles here on the box, well, you're not gonna find them, because this is the first version, is not the upgraded version. But I can already see myself upgrading it and installing homemade some guns and missiles right here, so I can install them. So I already see myself upgrading this model, and it looks pretty easy to upgrade. So that's the difference. This is the first version, and the upgraded version is the ones with the missiles and guns. So that's a quick history on this type of RC. On this type of model of the helicopter. And so yeah, so right now let's go ahead and look at the details on this RC helicopter, which right now they look really cool. Right here I could tell that they also included the rivets. Right here you can feel them, and they feel really nice. The rivets, and also the tinted windows. I like it because I prefer for the helicopters to have tinted windows instead of just painted black. Uh, this gives it a better look at the helicopter. It looks more realistic, and especially because it's the army, an army helicopter. It's more top secret, so it kind of gives that feeling too that okay, the soldiers, they don't want to be seen. Everything is top secret and hidden. So that's pretty cool. So in my opinion, I like it better like that, tinted windows. Now here on the back, you have more detail, nicely letters. It's not a sticker. It's actually, it looks like printed. It's really in there. The United States Army. And then here you have the tail fins. And this ones, they do come off. So before you fly it, I think it'll be a good idea to add some glue right there. It's your choice which one you want to use. I have for me, I'll use a simple microcrystal clear, which is a type of glue that when it dries clear, and also in the future I can remove it without breaking it apart. So that's the one I'm gonna use. It's called microcrystal clear. I'm gonna add it into the description of this video. So moving back here to the back, you have the end of the tail, and right here I can see a nice small LED, which is really cool. This is really nice. This is the first time I see in this size of a scale RC helicopter a small LED right here. So that's really nice. They included that. And then turning this around, you have here on the other side, you have your brushless tail motor, which is really nice, and it feels nice. All right, and it's sticking out a little bit, but that's how it's designed. The real helicopter, this tail propeller is actually sticking out a little bit. So I think that they did a good job trying to replicate it. Really nice. And then here the same thing. I recommend you adding some glue to the back this wing. All right, just before flying it, so because you don't want it to fall off, or just make sure that it's really in there before you make your first flight. And right here again, United States Army, and again more details. You can see right there more of the details, and the exhaust pipes right there. Okay, you can see them closely, and very nice. Back antenna right here. This is a LED light right here, and here in the bottom you have another red LED. Now here's the optical flow sensor, which is really cool because this is going to allow the RC helicopter to stay itself more level and not be doing that up and down motion. So it's easier also to hover when they have the optical flow sensor. And here you have your landing skids, which is a little bit flexible, which is really cool because on any hard landings, it's going to absorb the shock. So that's really nice. Now here you have your main motor, which is really cool because this is brushless and it's direct drive, which means that no longer it has those gears to turn the main propeller. So the main blades, I mean. So that's pretty cool. And right here you have your battery compartment. Right there you can see, and right there you can see this side, and that looks pretty big battery, which means that it has to have a lot of power. And right here on the bottom there's a LED right there you can see, and that's really nice that they included a LED light right there. And right here, this is how it looks from the front. It looks really nice, very nice. Now here in the top you have your blade, rotor head, and swash blade all together combined to make this a collected pitch RC helicopter. So that's really cool. Now back on this side, I forgot to mention that right here you have more details on the vents on the main motor, and that's really nice because it makes it look more realistic to the real helicopter. So that's really nice. And finally, the color. I really like the color because it's not that shiny green color. This type of green is a flat green, more accurate to the real color that the Army uses. So that's really nice that they choose this color. So that's pretty much it for this nice looking RC helicopter. Now this RC helicopter comes with its own plaque, so you can put it in front of the RC helicopter for display. Also comes with two batteries, 7.4 volts, 1200 milliamps. And when you push this button, it's going to tell you how much power you have. Just push it once and this battery is almost full. And also right here you have a power socket which 5 volts come out of it, and that's for the camera. If you have a camera, here's where you hook it. Right here, that's the hook to attach the camera. Now to charge the battery, you need your own outlet power adapter. Connect the USB side of the cable on this side, and then the other end goes to your battery. Right here is the connector, and right here you plug it in. And when the battery is fully charged, all bars are going to be green, just like that. And go ahead and unplug the charger. Now to install the battery, be very gentle. It's a tight fit. So the battery goes like this. Slide it all the way back. Then push it down gently, just like that. And then slide it and push it up. And then push it down. And at the same time, these tabs right here, plastic tabs, squeeze them and the battery goes in, but then push it all the way up, and then these tabs, close them. You can hear them clip right there, and then right here on this tab right here with the your nail, try to get it in between, and that way you can try to pull it if it does pull out. If it doesn't pull out, then it's secure, and when it's done right, it won't come out. But when it's done incorrectly, when it's done wrong, I mean, then what happens is that when you do this, see right there, I'm going to push it and it looks secure. Right there, it looks secure, but it's not. So if I do it, I try to lift it, it pops up right there. So that's wrong. So you got to make sure that it goes all the way in, push the tabs, push it back, and then make sure that the tabs close. That way it's securely and it won't come out when you're flying. You're also going to get your radio control because this RC helicopter is ready to fly. Remove the stick protectors. Install 4 AA batteries. This is not included. And close the compartment. Now right here you have these two holes, this one, and that's to make adjustments on the sticks in case they're not working for you, they're too hard or too loose. That's how you adjust them, by getting access into this hole and this one. Now on the radio control, when you first turn it on for the first time, you're going to have either the blue light or the blue and red together. That means what mode the radio control is. So for example, here in the West, right here is going to have only the blue light. So I'm gonna show you right now. So I'm gonna turn it on, hold the power button, and right there you can see only the blue light is blinking, and this means that it's in mode 2. Now if I want to switch it to mode 1, I have to turn it off. Right there, it's off. And now this button right here, hold it to the left, I mean, and at the same time push the power button and hold it. Okay, let it go after it beeps, ends up after it finished beeping, I mean. And right there you can see that it shows the red and the blue together, and this means that it's in mode 1. Now if you want to switch it back to mode 2, then turn it off. Okay, and now the same thing, hold the switch to the left and push the power button at the same time, hold them together, and then after it finished beeping, let it go, and I'm back to mode 2. So that's how you switch it back and forth. So depending on where you live, this is how you switch the mode to mode 1 and mode 2. Now make sure that the RC helicopter is off before you change the mode on the radio control. Now this button has two functions, the one that I show you right now, and the other one is to flip the RC helicopter upside down. Now go ahead and turn the RC helicopter on by pressing and holding the power button on the battery. Okay, just like that, and set it on a flat level surface. And the light right here is going to start blinking yellow. That means it's calibrating, and then it's going to turn to solid green, which means the optical flow sensor is on. Now to turn the optical flow sensor off, just push the button right here, this one, push it down, and now it's off. To turn it back on, push it up right there, and now the optical flow sensor is on. Now this one right here, the same button that flips. So to flip the RC helicopter upside down, this is what you need to do. So right here you see the letter LH. That means low rate and high rate, which means that when it's on low rate, right there to the left, right there, then that means that the power, the power, there's not much power going to the RC helicopter, so the helicopter is going to fly basically more slower. And the H, high rate, means that there's more power going to the RC helicopter, the motors, and the RC helicopter is more agile and it flies faster. So to do it, to move it to high rate, you push it to the right, so like this, and it's going to beep 2 times. So low rate 1 time and high rate 2 times right there. So to flip it, first you need to turn the optical flow sensor, you turn it off. So right there, I'm going to push it down, this one. Okay, now it's off. Now that means that I can fly higher, because when it's on green, you can only fly a certain height. You can't go higher, so you need to go higher to flip the helicopter. So I'm going to turn it off right there to manual. Now I can fly higher to make the flip. So now that it's red, now I go ahead and I'm going to push it to the right, the switch right here. You're going to hear 2 clicks, two beeps, I mean, right there. Now I'm in high rate, and now that I changed those two, the light is red and then it's on high rate. Now I can go ahead and flip the RC helicopter upside down. So what you need to do is basically this button, push it when it sounds 2 times to the right. So hold it to the right until you hear the 2 beeps right there, and turn the switch, I mean not the switch, the stick to where you want it to flip, and then the RC helicopter is going to flip to the right. So now I want to flip it to the left. I'm going to again right here push it to the right. Okay, now to the left, it flips to the left. So I'm gonna do it again. So I'm going to flip it to the RC helicopter upside down to the right, and first I push this button to the right, 2 sounds, and I do this to the stick, and the helicopter is going to flip to the right and it's going to be flying upside down. Now I'm going to flip the RC helicopter upside down, but I want it to move to the left. So I'm going to do it again. So move the button again to the right until you hear the 2 beeps right there, and now move the stick at the same, not at the same time, but quickly. So again, 2 beeps, the stick to the left. Again, 2 beeps, the stick to the left, and then it's gonna flip to the left. And the same way if you want to flip it to the right. So that's how you flip the RC helicopter upside down. Now, the after you flip it upside down and you want to flip it back to normal, well, it's the same thing. So the helicopter is flying upside down, right? Just an example. It's flying upside down. So you do the same thing. I'm going to flip it to the right. So I'm going to turn the switch right here to the right. 2 beeps, turn the stick to the right, and it's going to flip back to normal. So that's how you get it back to normal. And then to turn it back to normal, turn on the optical flow, push it up, the button right here, and now you're back to having the optical flow on. And to change it back to low rates, go back to the right there, and now you're back into low rates because you only heard 1 beep. Okay, and this one, this is to take off. I'm not gonna push it right now because if I push it right now, I don't want it to accidentally take off. So I don't know if it will, but I don't want to mess with it right now because the RC helicopter, it's inside the garage, so I don't want to do that. So but this one basically is to take off automatically with the push of a button, and also if you push it down, it's going to land. So that's what it does. And then this switch right here, when it's in the up position, it's unlocked, and when you have it like this down, that means that the motor is not going to spin. So it's locked. So for safety reasons, let's say you leave it in the your radio control, and you had to do something for a quick you have to do something quick, then you can just lock it in case somebody accidentally, you don't want somebody to be messing with it. That's one option. Or also to shut it down. Let's say you're flying, and then you're flying and you see that, okay, you're going to crash. So to prevent any damage, major damage to the motor, then if you see that you might crash, then then you can go ahead and lock it. That way the engine shuts down, and there's less chances of the motor getting damaged. So that's another option. And the controls, they're very basic. Basically, I'm gonna show you like this. If you move the stick right here, I'm gonna try to have the helicopter like this. Okay, and so I'm gonna show you like this. So let's say this is how you start it normally. The tail is facing you. So if you turn the stick to the to the up position when you take off, then the helicopter pretty much goes up. If you push it down, the helicopter, it starts to descend, go down. And if you push it to the right, then the helicopter starts rotating like this, a complete circle. If you turn it to the left, then it turns the other way. So that's basically what this does. Right turns like this, left turns like this, and on the other stick right here, if you push it up, then the helicopter goes forward. Push it down, it comes back towards you. And then if you turn the stick to the right, then it bangs. Does this. Let me show you this way. So turn it to the right, the helicopter does this. It starts to turn like this sideways. And if you turn it to the left, it turns sideways the other way like this. And then anytime you can do combinations, however you would like the helicopter to pretty much fly. So it's up to you. So that's pretty much the basics on the controls, and that's it pretty much with everything that this radio control provides, that I know so far. If there's some other things that I'm not aware, please write it down in the comment section below. That way we can all know what other functions this radio control has. Now, one of the things I forgot to mention on this RC helicopter is that it's a good idea to calibrate the RC helicopter when you're going to fly for the first time. Now, after that, it's up to you if you want to still calibrate it. I have noticed when I have flown some RC helicopters that it's not really necessary, but it's always a good idea to do it just in case. So it's up to you if you want to do it after the first time. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So to calibrate it, you're going to see the light right here blinking very fast yellow. That means it's calibrating. So the way you do that is this stick goes up all the way to the corner right here, and then this one all the way to the corner on like this. So hold it, and then right there, when it turns back to green, let it go. So it did it really quick. So that's how you calibrate it. How to turn the RC helicopter on? Simply just make sure that the switch right here is not locked, it's in the unlocked position, and then this stick, move it to the corner here, and this one also to the corner. So just like this, and right there the helicopter is on. And to shut it down, hold it down, the stick, and it will shut down. Now I'm going to show you the LEDs up close, and for that I'm going to make sure that this is locked, the motor is locked. All right, so now it's safe to grab it, and right here I'm gonna show you. Right here you have your green. This is the status light that shows you in what status mode the RC helicopter is. So it looks really nice, very bright. I know on the phone it looks different, but right here it looks more solid green. So because in the phone it looks different. And right here on the bottom you have the red LED, and it looks really nice. And also here the bars on the battery, and here the bright LED in the front. So right there, very nice. And here on the tail, this is really nice. You have that tiny LED light on the tail, and it makes it look the whole light kit. It makes it look really nice. It really stands out. Now here inside the cockpit, you can see a green light, and this looks really nice. Now that's one of the reasons why I like the windows to be tinted and not solid color, because this makes it look more realistic, especially if there's a tiny little light inside. So that's really nice, and especially because this is a Army RC helicopter, it makes it look more realistic to the real ones because of that light right there. So very nice. Now I'm going to show you the footage on how great this RC helicopter performed in the outdoors. Even though it was very windy, this RC helicopter didn't give up. The performance was great and it's very easy to fly. Now, in some part of the video, it's very hard to hear my voice, and that's because the wind kept covering my microphone. So here's the footage. All right, so I'm really excited to fly this nice RC helicopter here in the outdoors, and it looks really nice here in the outdoors. Beautiful RC helicopter. All right, so first I'm going to go ahead and turn the radio control right there, and make sure you have the right lighting, because blue means second mode, and the red one and blue together is mode 1. All right, so now turn on the RC helicopter, and it's fully charged, and I'm gonna set it up like this. Okay, and right now, cameraman, can you see right there that the green light? You can see it. Okay, I'm gonna turn the helicopter the other way so you can see it right there. Okay, so green light means that it's the calibration was successful. So I'm ready to take off. Oh, nice. Okay, cameraman. You get the nice helicopter. I'm gonna get it closer to you, cameraman. Don't be scared. I know it's a little bit windy, but don't be scared. Look at that. Nice. And I don't know if you can hear it on the video, how windy it is. I don't know how many miles per hour it is, but it's pretty windy. But it's doing a good job hovering and keeping it level. So I'm gonna get near it. Right there you can see. Always be careful, but you can tell right there how the helicopter is handling, and it's doing a good job. I like it. The optical flow is doing a good job trying to keep that helicopter hovering as stable as possible. So, I like it because you feel the wind. I mean, I don't know if you can hear the video, but it's pretty windy. Not so much, but I mean you can feel the wind. It's not a normal day when it's just calm. So nice. Look at that. Wow. So I'm going to bring it closer. And what I like about it is that I feel comfortable flying this RC helicopter, even though it's windy. I feel very comfortable. So very nice how this helicopter is performing. So I'm going to turn it like this. This side. Alright, and it's gonna lift the helicopter. Look at that. Okay, now it's facing the camera. And nice. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. Look at that. Oh wow. Nice. Alright, I'm going to too far, so because I want the camera to actually pick up the footage. Nice. It looks really nice, the helicopter. Okay, I'm gonna bring it around again. Now I'm going to flip it to a high rate That way it can handle the so right there, two beeps means it's high rate. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and fly a little bit faster. But not too far, because I don't want it to get out of the camera. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Alright, I'm going to alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to perform the fly upside down. Alright, so hopefully how are we doing, cameraman? I'll go a little bit higher. Okay, and I'm going to there we go, it's manual. So I'm gonna go higher. And oh wow, that's pretty high. Okay, so now oh wow, woohoo, that was scary. Okay, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit, get it closer to the camera. Oh wow. Okay, not too close. Woo! That was scary but nice. Oh, it did a really nice job flipping upside down. So right there, I'm gonna turn it this way so I can get it closer to the camera. Oh, look at that. Oh, nice. Beautiful. Beautiful how it is performing. Even though it's windy, it's performing really good. Alright, so now I'm going to go up again and try to flip it back to normal. Woohoo! Okay, I gotta keep it stable. Come on, come on, come on. Right there. Oh, it's getting windier. Come on, come on. Oh, no, I don't want to lose it. Woo! Oh boy. Alright, a little bit higher. Come on, come on, come on. I need the wind to stop for a minute. Right there. Come on, baby. Oh, come on, come on. The wind is pushing it more. Okay, let's bring it back closer. Oh, woo, it's getting much windier. I'm gonna try to land. I'm gonna try to land right now. Bring it safely home. Woo! Come on, come on. Oh, almost, almost. Come on, come on. Oh, it's windy, windy, windy. Oh, hovering. Come on. Oh. Woo! Oh man! Woo! Wow, that's exciting! Wow! Hey, even though it landed here, that was not the helicopter's fault. It was the pilot's fault. I didn't land. It was my fault. So, but the helicopter performed really, really good. So, wow! Very impressed with the performance on this RC helicopter. So, wow. Alright, so if you like this type of video, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And your next mission is to subscribe to the channel. I'm just kidding. So hit that like button if you like this video, and thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's exciting.